Like and subscribe to support the channel. Donations welcome.
Small Claims Court offers a straightforward and relatively inexpensive way to resolve minor legal disputes without the complexities and costs associated with traditional court proceedings. Its accessibility makes it a valuable tool for individuals and small businesses seeking to recover relatively small sums of money or settle minor disagreements. However, understanding its limitations and procedures is crucial for successful navigation. The primary advantage of small claims court lies in its simplicity. The rules of evidence are less stringent than in higher courts, meaning you aren't burdened by the same level of formal procedures and paperwork. This makes it easier to present your case, even without legal representation. Furthermore, the costs are significantly lower than in other courts. Filing fees are typically modest, and you are not obligated to hire a lawyer, though many choose to do so for added guidance. The informal nature of proceedings often allows for quicker resolution, reducing the time and stress involved in lengthy litigation. Finally, the process is designed to be user-friendly, making it accessible to those unfamiliar with legal processes. Many jurisdictions provide helpful pamphlets and online resources guiding individuals through each step. However, small claims court is not without its limitations. The most significant restriction is the monetary limit on claims. This limit varies by state and even by county within a state. You will need to research the specific jurisdictional limit before proceeding, as attempting to file a claim exceeding that limit will result in dismissal. Additionally, the types of cases accepted in small claims court are generally limited to civil matters, typically involving monetary disputes. Cases involving complex legal issues, such as those requiring extensive legal research or expert testimony, are generally not suitable for small claims court. Likewise, claims against corporations or other large entities may be better suited for a higher court, even if the monetary amount falls within the small claims limit. The court's jurisdiction is limited geographically, typically to the county or district where the defendant resides or where the dispute occurred. Before filing a claim, it's imperative to gather all relevant documentation and evidence supporting your case. This might include contracts, receipts, photographs, emails, witness statements, and any other materials that substantiate your claim. Organize your evidence meticulously, ensuring clarity and easy accessibility. This preparation is crucial for presenting a strong and persuasive case to the judge. Additionally, consider attempting to resolve the dispute informally through negotiation or mediation before resorting to legal action. Many small claims disputes stem from misunderstandings, which can often be resolved amicably without court intervention, potentially saving both time and expense. If you're unsure about the strength of your case, or if the other party is unwilling to negotiate, it's advisable to seek guidance from legal aid organizations, a private attorney, or a law school clinic. Many offer free or low-cost consultations, which can help determine the best course of action. The process of filing a claim typically begins with obtaining the necessary forms from the small claims court clerk's office or the court's website. The forms usually require detailed information about both the plaintiff, you, and the defendant, the person or entity you are suing, the nature of the dispute, the amount of damages claimed, and the evidence supporting your claim. Complete these forms accurately and thoroughly, providing all necessary information to avoid delays or dismissal. Be sure to retain copies of all filed documents for your own records. After filing, you will receive a notice scheduling the hearing. The court will send a copy of the complaint to the defendant, informing them of the claim and the date of the hearing. Failing to correctly serve the defendant is a common reason for cases to be dismissed. The small claims court hearing is usually informal, conducted without a jury. The judge will hear evidence and arguments from both sides, asking questions to clarify issues. Present your case clearly and concisely, sticking to the facts and avoiding unnecessary arguments. Using visual aids, such as photographs or documents, can be helpful in supporting your claims. Be prepared to answer questions from the judge and the opposing party. It's crucial to maintain composure and professionalism throughout the hearing, even if the opposing party becomes confrontational or disruptive. Courteous and respectful behavior helps present you in a positive light to the judge. The judge will render a decision at the conclusion of the hearing or shortly thereafter. The decision is legally binding, and the defendant is typically ordered to pay the amount of the judgment, plus any court costs. Enforcement of the judgment is a crucial aspect to consider. If the defendant fails to pay, the court will provide mechanisms for collecting the judgment. These mechanisms can include wage garnishment, bank levies, and property liens. The effectiveness of these enforcement mechanisms varies by state and the defendant's financial circumstances. If you are successful in obtaining a judgment but have difficulty collecting it, you may need to seek additional legal assistance to pursue the available collection methods. Understanding the specific rules and regulations of your local small claims court is paramount. These rules can vary from jurisdiction to jurisdiction, affecting aspects such as filing fees, claim limits, and procedural requirements. Consulting the court's website or contacting the clerk's office directly is advisable to ensure you comply with all necessary regulations. Many courts provide helpful guides, brochures, or online resources designed to walk you through the process, answering common questions and explaining procedural requirements. Utilizing these resources significantly increases your chances of successfully navigating the small claims process. Before initiating a small claims action, it's essential to weigh the potential costs and benefits carefully. While the court offers a relatively inexpensive option, remember that even minor expenses add up. Consider filing fees, potential witness fees, if applicable, and the time and effort invested in gathering evidence and preparing for the hearing. These costs should be compared against the potential recovery to determine if pursuing the case is economically sound. If your claim is for a relatively small amount, the time and effort might not be worthwhile if the court fees or the effort of collecting the judgment significantly reduce the actual value of any possible recovery. A realistic assessment is crucial before proceeding. It's always best to start with the less expensive route, that of informal negotiation, before escalating to formal legal action. Many potential disputes can be resolved more easily, more quickly, and more efficiently through amicable negotiation and agreement. A well-written demand letter laying out your case and your desire for a resolution can sometimes be enough to settle the matter without the need for the formal expense of going to court. In summary, small claims court offers a valuable and accessible avenue for resolving minor legal disputes. Its simplicity, relatively low cost, and informal procedures make it a viable option for individuals and small businesses seeking to recover monetary damages or settle disagreements. However, its limitations regarding monetary amounts, case types, and jurisdictional boundaries must be considered. Through careful preparation, understanding of the procedures, and diligent adherence to the court's rules, individuals can effectively utilize small claims court to achieve a just and efficient resolution to their disputes. Remember that even though the court process itself is simpler than other court systems, careful preparation and understanding are still crucial. The key is to accurately and thoroughly prepare your evidence, ensure proper service of the complaint, and present your case clearly and persuasively.
Like and subscribe for more content.